we were talking about your wedding story, how your wedding planning story started.
So I was working for a Microsoft offshoot. A friend of mine asked me to plan her wedding because I was only doing corporate events. So she kept pressing me to do her weddings, and I didn't want to get involved emotionally. I said, weddings are too emotional. But she finally broke me down to the point where I said, okay, as my wedding present to you, I will do your wedding. And so I fell in love with it. And this was around 1998. In 2000, I started my own company, and it's been Percy Salas Events since 2000.
You realize that this is exactly what I wanted to do in my life.
Events were always a part of my life. I mean, that was my career. But I knew at that point that I loved the emotional and working with the families. And that's what made me passionate about what I did. It elevated what my career was to something new.
So, okay, so if we differentiate between the corporate and the weddings, so the emotional touch is that.
Absolutely. It's absolutely, because in corporate, it's all about return on investment. It's all about the bottom dollar. With weddings or even personal celebrations, it's about the emotion and what you bring to the life of other people. And that's what I love about it.
Your memorable wedding. I won't say large wedding or anything else, but I would like to know your memorable wedding so far.
The most memorable wedding I had was a South Asian Indian wedding, actually in Santa Barbara, California, which is my hometown. It was 400 people, and this client wanted to do something bold, but not in the traditional Indian way. So she said she wanted to mix Western with Indian, and we actually produced one of the first nature-based South Asian weddings, and it was magnificent.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was the client's reaction?
The client's reaction was wonderful. I mean, it was everything that she wanted because they were nature lovers, right? They love to hike. They like to go to the mountains. They love to go to the river. So we gave them and their guests all of that within their wedding.
So when you plan wedding, what is your forte? Do you outsource few things, or you are a complete wedding planning company with execution and deliverables?
So we are a planning and design company. So we basically do the planning and design. For construction and for floral, we outsource that. So we have vendor partners throughout the world that we trust and we work with all the time. And so that's important to us and to my company to have the right collaborations and the people that we trust. So when we're going to Jaipur or if we're going to Thailand, we have that connection and we could call that person and say, I'm here, I need you, and we trust you.
Countries that you worked for?
So we've been around all over the world. I mean, my favorite places to work is India. We also love going to France and to Italy. The newest thing for us right now is going to Morocco. So we will go anywhere.
Good. Your EWPC experience?
This is my second. The first EWPC that I went to was in Arezzo, Italy, in 2018, before the pandemic, I believe. And so it's the best collaborative conference that I've ever been to. And yeah, I'll go anytime they ask me to come.
Okay. Now, obviously, I wanted to ask a lot of other questions, but to conclude this talk show, I would like to know, as a wedding planner, your 3 wish that you would like to fulfill in your life.
The 3 wishes I want to fulfill in my life is I want to be the first wedding planner to produce a wedding going to the moon. That's my moon.
Oh, wow. How romantic.
Right? So, I mean, it would be great to go with Elon Musk on one of his SpaceX.
Right now, this is official. Even if somebody does this, then on record, this goes today.
That I wanted to do it first. So, I mean, Elon Musk, if you're watching this, I want to produce the first wedding on your SpaceX. That's my number 1.
This is number 1, not the whole thing.
So, number 2, I've been in this industry for 22 years now. I'm looking forward to retirement. So, I mean, that's number 2.
Looking forward to retire?
retirement.
You're not enjoying now?
No, I'm enjoying it, but I think I want to go to a different portion of my life right now where I'm concentrating on me for once. But I'm always going to be doing some sort of events. But I don't know what that rendition of me is going to be. But it'll be after I go to the moon.
All right. And third one?
The third one is, to really do a Bollywood production wedding.
Bollywood production wedding.
Meaning, I want,
Band Waja Barat kind.
yeah, like big. Like, just some sort of epic 5-day event. Yeah.
Got your point. You want to create something like Sanjay Leela Bhansali in India.
Yeah, but I wanted to make it look like it belonged in a movie.
Good. So 3 wishes.
Those are my 3 wishes. But
Have you started working on third one?
I'm working on the third one. So I'm just waiting for the right client. So any of my collaborators out there, if you want to give me the right client, we will make it together.
Well, thank you so much, Percy.
Thank you so much.
It's again a great talking to you. Thank you so
you.
much. This and this now.
Thank you.
Thank you.